What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today we are cooking from the leftovers of yesterday. What am I going to cook? I'm going to be cooking a chicken stir fry with onion, carrots, green pepper, mushrooms, and white rice. The leftovers from the food of yesterday was white rice and grilled chicken breast. I'm currently going on a bulking phase, which I'm trying to gain more muscle mass, looking bigger, and I feel that this plate is a great beginner's plate for building more muscle mass. It's high on protein and medium carbs and low fats, which is exceptional if you're building muscle. I'm no professional cook, although I do work in a restaurant, and I kinda sorta have cooked, and I have some experience cooking, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make this plate from my leftovers. Roll the intro. What I have leftovers of yesterday are chopped onions and chopped carrots, 1 green pepper, 1 tomato. I got the mushrooms. I started dicing it, but I was going to show you guys when I started dicing it. So I got the diced chicken, and I got the other chicken breast right here. And so the way we prepare this, and the leftover rice. Now we just need to cut the mushrooms, cut the tomato, and cut the green pepper, and cut the rest of the chicken. We'll start off with cutting off the chicken. So as you can see, I cut it into little slices already, and now we're just gonna cut them into smaller cubes. Okay, we pour it into our chicken little platter. Okay, and now we're gonna cut the mushroom. We take off this bottom portion off, like that. Try to take most of it off. And then you're gonna peel off this little piece right here, like the cascara, you wanna call it. Just peel it off.
6 months later. 3,000 years later.
Call me Chef Alex Bomboyardi.
Later that same evening.
Now we're gonna cut them. So you get your knife. I'm gonna cut it into small little pieces, like so. And we'll cut them even smaller. Some people like mushrooms, some people don't. Cut them into smaller pieces. For example, my sister doesn't like mushrooms as much, so the way we do it is cut them into really small pieces so she doesn't know that it has mushroom. When you're cutting a green pepper, it's your choice if you can use the whole pepper or the half pepper. In this occasion, I'm going to use half the pepper. I'm looking at my camera person because I don't know if they want the full pepper or the half pepper. So yeah, we're just going to use half the pepper. So you take off the ends. That's where all the dirt stuff is, all the dirty. And you take off the middle portion of it. So you're just left with the outer shell. So you cut it into small slices. Wait. It's your choice if you want them like strips, but since I'm really gonna mix it all up into a stir fry, I'm gonna be cutting them into little cubes. You're gonna mix them all into the pan, so I'm gonna put the peppers with the mushrooms. Like mix them a little bit together. Like that. Nice. And then we're gonna go cut the tomato. For this plate, I'm gonna be using the whole tomato because tomatoes are good for your heart. They're nice and juicy. So, we're gonna be cooking the tomato because it's a soft vegetable, and once you put it, you want that juice from the tomato going into all the vegetables and into the chicken. So alright, now we're going to go into our pan, which is this where we cooked everything. We're going to be putting some Pam so your vegetables and your chicken won't stick, so we're just going to do this. Just cover your pan, just so your vegetables won't get stuck to your pan. We're going to mix the onion with all the other vegetables. Now I'm going to use like a handful of onion, and then a handful of carrots. Mix it all together nice and easy. Okay, our pan should be hot now. The way you test if your pan is hot, you just add a vegetable, you hear a sizzling sound, that means it's ready. Put your vegetables, and to give our vegetables a little bit of flavor, we're gonna add some soy sauce to it. Not a lot. I know there's a lot of people that love soy sauce, but we're just gonna go like that much. Just give it a little flavor. And get your little spatula and start moving it around just so they could all cook nice and neat. So if you don't want your vegetables to burn, like when you're cooking them, just add a little bit of water, like 1/4 of a cup, and also for the soy sauce to like spread around the vegetables. And you lower down your heat a little bit just so it could like have that little steamy feel. And it. Okay. Sorry for the quick interruption. We ran out of battery. Had to switch the battery. What I was saying was, since you don't want your vegetables to burn, I added 1/4 cup of water, and also for the soy sauce to spread and get all the vegetables. And you want to let it sit for about a minute just so it could cook right. Which for me it already happened. Since my chicken is already cooked because it was a leftover from yesterday, you're gonna add it in there. Keep in mind these are 3 chicken breasts. 1 chicken breast is like 80 calories, but has like 28 grams of protein. So perfect, so 3 grams. But since I'm making not just for me, I'm making also for my family, I put it all together. So we put the chicken, and lastly, the tomato. For example, for me, since my chicken has already been made, I just want my chicken to be hot. I don't want to cook it even more and burn it. So I'm just gonna let it keep on moving it, cooking it for around 2 minutes. So I can smell it. It smells so good. Okay. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna be heating up my rice. This rice is a cauliflower rice. It is white rice, but it has some cauliflower like really cut into small pieces and into the rice. It's a lot healthier. So this idea came from vegans because they love vegetables. Now let me tell you a little secret. The fresher your vegetables, the more nutrients that they have. The more burned they are, the less nutrients they have. So you want to keep your vegetables fresh but warm. You just want to warm them up. You don't really want to cook them. You just want to keep them warm so they can keep their nutritional value. So for example, right there it's already done. See how all my vegetables are still green, their natural color, not burned? That's because they still have all their nutrition. I have a little slice, just touch the chicken, and it's already hot. And nice and juicy. For my fitness purposes, I'm going to be using this little white cup. It's 4 ounces. So I'm going to get 4 ounces of the rice, putting on the plate, and then 4 ounces of the chicken with all the vegetables right on top. So I'm using this as a measurement tool. So the chicken's nice and hot. Move it around. Fill it up. So then you squish it. That right there is 4 ounces. You put it in your plate. And with a spoon you kind of make it into a little bed. And we get vegetables and chicken. That's 4 ounces right there. You want to lay it off nice. And ta-da! That is the plate right there. That's the chicken stir fry I was talking about. Let's give it a taste. It comes out all black. Oh, this is great. Wow, se me salió rico. It came out really good. You have a choice of adding salt and pepper into it. Eventually I'll add salt to mine because it needs a little bit more flavor, but it is really good. Nice and juicy, healthy, and plus it helps you with your muscles. You gain muscle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below what you think, if I should keep making these type of videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, I'm gonna finish this plate and I'll catch you guys in the next video.